What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another Go Battle League video. Today I'm going to be taking you through once again I call it my strongest team in the Ultra League. It's the one I'm most comfortable using, and I've actually gained a significant amount of ELO points using this team. You'll see my starting score at the start of this video is in the low 2400s, and by the time I'm making this video I'm at 2583. So I gained about 150 points in one day, maybe a couple days from using this team. Multiple 5-0 sets, multiple 4-1 sets. So I'm just gonna take you through a brief 4-game winning streak here. And you guys, I really recommend trying out this team because it gets a lot of great leads, and then you have two versatile Pokemon in back that can hang with a lot of different things. Here we go into our Giratina, because Giratina against Empoleon will take resisted damage from those waterfalls, whereas those waterfalls will really chunk away at Swampert. And I no shield. Usually it's going to be Hydro Cannon or Flash Cannon from Empoleon. I think some people will run Blizzard, but Blizzard takes forever to get to, so I usually am not too worried about the Blizzard. We're gonna go for Shadow Sneak here. This should probably take out the Empoleon and give us switch advantage. Yep, we retain switch advantage. And they come in with their own Giratina, interesting. We're able to get off a Dragon Claw, which is great for us. This will really chunk away. And then we switch into our Swampert to avoid being farmed down by that Giratina. Always in those situations, make sure that if you're not switch locked or something, if it's a situation where you don't want to get switch locked, don't let the opponent farm you down, because that can end up being the difference in the game. And here I actually go for the Earthquake instead of the Hydro Cannon bait, because it was reverse psychology. I'm sure he thought I was going to bait him with Hydro Cannon to get the shield, so it was kind of a 50-50 shot, and he actually made the wrong guess. So a little bit of luck in that one, but we made the right call, and sometimes that's what games come down to. So pretty close finish in game one, and always a great lead. I get so many of these leads, Muck versus Cresselia. People really like to lead Cresselia, but Muck beats it as long as they don't, if they shield and they get a debuff on the first Moonblast, then Cresselia can beat Muck, but that's like the only scenario. If they let the first Dark Pulse go through and they don't get the debuff, then we're in pretty good shape. They do get the debuff on the first one, which makes this a little bit closer, but, and they shield, okay. So they can actually win this if they want to lose the shield advantage. I'm gonna go for another Dark Pulse. If I want to shield, I will be able to take this. Let's see what I decide to do. Will I match shields? I am gonna match shields, because now at this point I can just snarl down. It's just a Grass Knot, unfortunately. And we might be able to get a Dark Pulse off on whatever comes in. Swampert, okay. This Muck has been debuffed once, so this Dark Pulse won't do a ton, but it does put in a decent chunk. Swampert gets a little bit of energy, which isn't great, but now we can come in with Giratina. And I almost always shield the first one, because people really usually tend to go for Earthquake on the first one. Now we can go for this Dragon Claw. If they don't shield, I don't think they'll be able to get to, smart idea shielding there, because now they can get to an Earthquake. But I'm just gonna commit to completely farming down this Swampert, because I don't think they can get to another charge move at this point. They might swap out here. If I was them, I would have swapped out to avoid being farmed. And I didn't quite see what they came in with. You guys probably saw it. Their own Giratina. Okay, so we're just gonna get off a couple of Dragon Claws to get it down to about half health. And then we can come in with our Swampert, and less than half health actually. And then we can just go for one Earthquake to seal the deal. And they realize it's over, so they surrender the match. GG's. And also in the community, guys, let me know what you think about that whole cheating sort of scandal. There was a spoofer, crazy stuff. Our friend that we actually did a video with, JR Skater, was kind of the one to break the story. So shout out to JR. He he kind of broke the story for the whole community, and his channel is blowing up right now because he was the first one to really catch this guy that was spoofing on video with some evidence. Shouts to JR. But we're in this match, Muck versus Empoleon. We are gonna shield because we know we can get to this second Dark Pulse first, and they're either gonna have to let their Empoleon go or match shields. They decide to match shields. What do I decide to do here? Interesting. I'm letting my Muck go, and okay, they come in with their own Muck. And this isn't bad because we have Dragon Breath. Dragon Breath will really chunk away at Muck. And the reason I swapped there was because all that was gonna happen was Empoleon would have just got one more waterfall and Muck would have went down. So, and he would have had switch priority anyway. So this way, I still lose switch priority, but I prevent him from getting one extra waterfall worth of energy, and I can potentially use my Muck as a sack swap later on. I'm gonna let Muck go, or Giratina go rather, and come in with Swampert and farm up some energy. I don't want to get hit with a Dark Pulse though, so I time it, so as soon as he got to a Dark Pulse, I fired the Hydro Cannon. And now this is gonna be interesting. Okay, we do have the shield advantage, but they still have their Empoleon with a little bit of health in back. How is this gonna play out? We go for the Earthquake hard-hitting move. I'm getting prepared for a swap. And oh wow, with 1 HP, I sack swap the Muck. That is absolutely huge. And I just go straight for the, excuse me, straight for the Earthquake at this point. Not gonna play any games. I need to get this Giratina out of here. And I know the Empoleon is low, and we have this shield saved up. And at this point, we can just Mud Shot down or go for the Hydro Cannon. We decided to go for the Hydro Cannon. I think one Mud Shot would have taken it out anyway, but we played a little bit safer, and we win that game. GG's. 3-game win streak right there. We've got one more in this set for you. Quicker video today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. It seems like the majority of the views come from these shorter, quicker commentary-based videos where I showcase you a team, and this has been my favorite team to use in Ultra League just because winning is fun, man, and I'm winning a lot with this team. Hopefully we get onto the leaderboard soon. Currently, as I'm recording this video, the Go Battle League is still suspended because of the spoofer. So hopefully that goes back up soon. Shout out to Niantic for doing a good job and addressing it quickly and trying to get us back. We actually double shield here, which is kind of risky. We're gonna go straight for Earthquake, hard-hitting move. Cresselia gets the shield. Yeah, we originally swapped out of that Muck versus Heracross matchup because we'd be hitting Heracross for resisted damage. And because they waited so long to swap, we can actually come in here with our Muck, and they're switch locked against our Muck now. So we saved a pretty decent matchup, and we knew that Giratina isn't gonna need any shields versus Heracross. So that's one of the reasons I was okay with using my shields early. And then we get to this Dark Pulse, which is great. They're either gonna have to shield or let their Heracross go. They used their last shield, so we're in a better situation now. And what do I decide to do here? I come in with Giratina to absorb this energy because Close Combat and Mega Horn are both going to be resisted. Go for Close Combat, which really lowers their attack, and then we just take them out with a few Dragon Breaths. Now we can just farm down Cresselia, and it's gonna come down to whatever they have in back. A Swampert, okay. So we're in pretty decent shape here. Pretty decent shape, and I think this possibly might be an epic sack swap, if I'm remembering this correctly. Hopefully I'm remembering it correctly. And boom, we make the sack swap, and what is this gonna be? It's gonna be an Earthquake, and we catch the Earthquake. I think we might have been able to win this game anyway, but it would have been a lot closer if we hadn't made that sack swap. So great games there, showing you how useful a sack swap situation can be. And we take that for a 4-game winning streak. We actually did end up losing game 5, just kind of based on team comp. I kind of got railed. So I could show you that if you want. I'm not trying to like pretend like I win every game. Of course I don't. I just thought you guys would like to see the kind of 4-game win streak with some nice plays in there. But yeah, with that said, thank you all for watching. If you're still here, I'm going to be starting a new series where I am going to shoutcast and commentate your battles. I actually do a little bit of sports commentary for my work at Marquette University. I was our play-by-play commentator, and I love to do commentary, so I'd love to kind of commentate your battles where my Pokemon passion and my commentary abilities sort of collide and intertwine for the battles. Yeah, with that said, I've got a Google form down below. If you want to submit me your battles, go ahead and do that. I would love to start shoutcasting some of your guys' battles that I know are really talented trainers out there, and we could have some fun here. So without further ado, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, hit that like button. We're over 1,500 subs now. We've been growing really fast in just about a month of posting Pokemon Go PvP content. And without further ado, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.